$650,000. In most of the world, that makes you royalty. It buys you acreage, marble floors, and financial freedom. But in Los Angeles, it buys you a rotting shack with a shared driveway and a homeless encampment across the street. We are witnessing the most embarrassing wealth transfer in American history. Thousands are fleeing the West Coast for the promised land of Austin, Texas. On paper, it looks like a no-brainer. You trade a closet in Santa Monica for a castle in the hill country. But here is the truth the real estate industry is hiding from you. The grass isn't greener. It's just a different kind of expensive. If you think swapping state income tax for Texas property tax is a hack, you're about to make a financial mistake that will haunt you for decades. Today, we are exposing the ugly math behind the $650,000 lie. Welcome to Realty Revealer, unmasking the truth behind real estate. Let's look at the data. I pulled two active listings this morning, both priced exactly at $650,000. Listing A, Los Angeles, mid-city area, 850 square feet, built in 1924 and hasn't been touched since. The roof is nearing end of life. The backyard is a concrete slab. You are paying $764 per square foot for the privilege of sitting in traffic. It is insulting. It is a depreciating asset masquerading as a home. Now, look at listing B, Austin suburbs, Leander, or Georgetown. For the same price, you get 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a dedicated media room, a 2-car garage, engineered hardwood floors and quartz countertops. You're paying roughly $230 per square foot. Visually, Los Angeles should be ashamed. The disparity is so massive it feels like a glitch in the simulation. But before you pack the U-Haul, stop. This visual comparison is a trap. It's the honeypot that agents use to lure you into a financial kill zone. The biggest lie in real estate is looking at the list price and ignoring the carry cost. I have seen families move to Texas, buy the big house, and go bankrupt in 3 years because they didn't understand MU taxes, foundation issues, or the insurance crisis. There are over 50 red flags that can turn a dream home into a money pit, whether it's a shack in LA or a mansion in Austin. I cannot cover all of them in this video without it being 3 hours long. That is why I compiled the Agent Secrets checklist. It is a digital guide you can keep on your phone. It lists every single hidden cost, negotiation tactic, and structural red flag you need to check before you sign anything. It costs less than a latte, but it could save you $50,000 in repairs or taxes. Do not be a victim of the market. Download the guide from the link in the description right now. Secure your capital. Now let's do the real math. The math that makes the Austin mansion look less like an asset and more like a liability. California has Proposition 13. Once you buy that overpriced shack, your property taxes are essentially locked in. They can only rise incrementally. It creates stability. You know your bill. Texas? Texas is a predator. There is no state income tax, so they extract their pound of flesh from your property. That $650,000 house in Austin comes with a tax rate that can easily hit 2.5% or even 3% in new developments with MUDI taxes. That is $16,000 to $19,000 a year just to rent your land from the government. In Los Angeles, your tax bill on that same price might be around $8,000. Over a 30-year mortgage, The difference is astronomical. You are bleeding cash flow in Texas every single month. And unlike a mortgage payment, taxes never end. They only go up. The assessor can revalue your home next year, and suddenly your monthly payment jumps by $400. That is the freedom they don't tell you about. Let's talk about construction quality. That 1920s LA bungalow is ugly, yes, but it is built with old-growth redwood framing. It has stood for 100 years through earthquakes. It has inherent land value because dirt in Los Angeles is scarce. The Austin McMansion. It is often built by volume builders in 4 months. Stick frame, cheap stucco, and it sits on Texas clay soil. Do you know what happens to foundations in Texas when the ground shifts during a drought? They crack. I have seen luxury homes in Austin less than 5 years old with $40,000 foundation problems. The glitter of the quartz countertops is meant to distract you from the cheap engineering underneath. You are buying volume, not value. In real estate, land appreciates and structures depreciate. In Austin, you are buying a massive structure that is rapidly depreciating on land that is abundant and therefore less valuable. In LA, you are buying the dirt. The dirt is the gold. Then there is the exit strategy. Who buys your home when you want to sell? In Los Angeles, despite the gloom, the demand is global. Tech, entertainment, foreign investors. A shack in LA will likely double in value over 15 years simply due to scarcity. In Austin, they are building thousands of new units every month. The supply is flooding the market. We are already seeing price corrections in Austin where buyers are underwater, owing more than the house is worth, just 2 years after purchasing. That is the definition of bad investment. If you buy in Austin, you must live there for 10 years to break even on the transaction costs and taxes. If you buy in LA, yes, your quality of life suffers initially. You live small, but your net worth grows. It is a choice between immediate gratification, the big house, the pool, the ego boost, and long-term wealth preservation. So, which is more embarrassing? Paying $500,000 for a shack or paying $500,000 for a tax trap that loses value? If you value square footage and having a new product, Austin wins. But you must go in with your eyes wide open about the tax burden. If you value wealth accumulation and can stomach the grit, Los Angeles remains the heavyweight champion of equity, despite its flaws. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It only cares about supply, demand, and holding costs. Do not enter this battlefield unarmed. If you are looking to buy in 2026, you need to know exactly what to look for. Grab the Agent Secrets ebook in the description. It includes the specific questions you need to ask your agent to expose these hidden liabilities. Don't let a shiny facade ruin your financial future. Subscribe to the channel for more uncomfortable truths about the housing market. I'll see you in the next investigation.